Hey guys, so today I am going to be showing you how to make an American Girl doll bunk bed, and the materials that you'll be needing are wood, a tape measure, a nail gun, a jigsaw, a table saw, sandpaper, and then some optional things are a right angle and paint. So the first thing that you will want to do is take a square piece of wood that is about 1 inch by 1 inch and measure it 19 inches, and you'll want to do this 4 times because it will be the post of your bed. Also, before you start doing any cutting, make sure you wear protection and possibly have either a professional or your parents do this so you don't get hurt. So now that you have someone that can do this, you're just going to want to cut along those lines that you created before. And you'll want to cut on all 4 lines and try to make them as straight as possible so that your bed will be even and won't rock back and forth. Next, you'll want to take a piece of wood that is about 1 inch thick, and you'll want to measure about 20 inches long. So then you're going to want to draw a straight line across, and you can use a right angle to do this, and a straight edge so that the line is straight when you cut it. So now that you have your line, you will want to use a handsaw and just cut against that line. And this is why you want your line to be ultra straight, is because you're just going to have to follow it with the handsaw. Now you'll want to measure the width of the wood to be 9 1/8 of an inch. So that will be the distance between where your doll will lay down. And you'll want to also draw a straight line and then cut it using a table saw. So next, what you will want to do is take a little extra piece from the posts of your bed and just trace around it on all of the 8 corners of the 2 bases of the beds, and this is where you'll cut and the post will fit into the wood. So now, using another handsaw, you will just want to cut out those little squares from each of the 8 corners and try to make these as straight as possible, and for all cuts you'll just want them as straight as they can be. So now, once you have all of the 8 corners cut out, this is what it should look like about. So now you want to take some sandpaper and sand against the rough edges where you cut, so that your doll's clothes do not snag on the rough edges. So now you'll want to take something that is about 3.5 inches tall and lay the bottom base of the bed onto it, and then put the post into the little cuts, and then you'll use a nail gun and nail it in, and make sure your nails are longer. It will extend into the base of the wood, and you'll want to do this on both sides so that it is ultra stable. So now you will just do that for all of the 4 posts on the bottom, and then you'll take something that is about 1.5 inches tall and put it down and put the top base part onto top of it and repeat the nailing process. The amount of space between the 2 should be about 12 inches. So now, this is optional. You can paint the bed or you can just leave it as wood, and we decided to spray paint it hot pink to match my other bunk bed. And you'll just want to do this, and you'll want to do a first coat, let it dry, and then do a second coat so that it is very even and looks very nice. So this is the end product of the bed, and as you can see, compared to the doll, it is the correct height. And also, they can sit on the bottom bunk and still have some space between their head and the top bunk. They can also lay down on it and it's the right length for them. And it's just really cute and you can customize it any way you want. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments about more measurements or anything, they'll also be down in the description, and you can leave comments asking about anything that you don't understand. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!